Hey folks, how are you all doing? Today I bring you the Q&A with my bro.
Hello.
I announced this far too long ago and it's about time I got on with it. I got a really great response from you guys, which was excellent. But sadly, I think I got a tiny little bit too many questions. Too much questions to put in one video. So for any of the ones that I don't get back to, I'll write you a written response. So don't think I've forgotten you, I have read them all. Anyway, first question.
Yes.
Talon 167 asks, what are your thoughts on Mexican-made Charvels, specifically Charvel Pro Mod SoCal Style 1HH? Well, they are awesome guitars. When they came out, I think back in 2013.
Yeah,
you're
2013.
The guru.
Yeah, 2013.
2013. They were absolutely the spec was brilliant because obviously they were like resurrected versions of the Japan models. But personally, as great as guitars as they were, they actually didn't look that nice. Personally, but the new ones, oh my god!
I love the 2016 Pro Mods. They do all of them, especially the neon colours. Look absolutely fantastic. My favourite one by a mile is neon pink. Oh my god! Oh god, that is such a nice guitar.
Yeah, we'll be getting one of those.
Yeah,
but yeah, the Mexican-made Charvels are absolutely awesome. I own two of them. I own the two Super Stocks. Admittedly, they're a lot higher spec, but they very much of a similar standard to the standard mass-produced Mexican-made models. Cheers for your question, Talon 167.
thank you.
Cheers.
Second question. Josh Gapes asks, could you jam Van Halen's Bottoms Up? We would love to, but we haven't actually had time to learn it at the moment. But what we're thinking of doing is starting a series where Cameron and I both jam to tracks without any drums or countings or anything like that. We just go straight into it and, you know, do our thing.
If we're going to be jamming our own tracks, if that makes sense, give us an idea for a name. Because obviously we're twins. Give us a name for a series for where basically both guitars and basses come together to jam. No drums, no singing, just guitars and bass. I had an idea. I don't know what you guys will think of it. I was thinking Twin Jam or Twin Head. Wait, there's a Fender Twin Head, Twin Reverb. Might not work, but anyway.
No, probably not.
Just write any possible names in the comments, but we will certainly get on Van Halen Bottoms Up.
Yeah. Thank you for that question.
Cheers for your question, Josh. Jason Blackwell asks, if you both had to pick a favourite guitarist, who would it be? Oh, shit. That changes every day of the week.
That is a very good question because, I mean, when it comes to picking a favourite guitar player, it really sort of depends on what mood you're in. Because, like, say, over the past few weeks, I've been listening to Van Halen constantly.
I think it always is Van Halen, your favourite guitarist.
Yeah, because his solos tell stories, don't they? If you know what I mean, if you know where I'm coming from, it's like, they're just awesome. They're fun rocks, especially
Shit, man, that's such a difficult question. Like, well, at the moment, I've really recently been getting into Jakey Lee, the guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne from back in the Bark of the Moon days, and he went on to do Badlands and stuff like that. Really love that guitarist. Paul Gilbert is another one that I'm really into at the moment. Satchel and Gus G are always on my radar, and I'm picking new things up from them all the time.
You do like you did go on a Zach streak for a little bit, but that was
that
was relatively
Zach
short.
Wilde, yeah. Oh. That's too difficult a question, but that is a
very good question. You'd have to spend a good half an hour thinking about which your favourite guitar player would be.
Yeah,
thank you very much for that question.
Sweet, cheers. Alright, Sam Nichols asks, what made you want to play guitar or bass? Well, I've already explained this before, but it was my dad. My dad, when I was really small, was playing a Music Man Axis. in the living room. I'm just sat on the floor when I was about 4 or 5, literally just looking up like, oh my god. And he gave me the headphones. He was playing through headphones. He gave me the headphones and I'm listening away. I think he played Panama or some Van Halen song. And it was just literally your jaw dropped, drooling. It was just amazing.
The Excalibur moment. That shall be mine.
Well, what made you play bass? Actually, you just came out of nowhere. I was like, I've got a bass can.
No, it was more. It wasn't necessarily the fact that obviously you'd started playing guitar years before me. It was more thinking. I was like, yeah, I like listening to music and all of that, but I was more encouraged to start playing it, or possibly like see how it. Like I was bought a bass guitar as a Christmas present one year, and I was more like, see how this goes, and it just built on from there, and I really love playing the bass guitar. That's a very good question. Thank you very much for that.
Cheers, Sam.
Okay, Luke Robertson asks, love the jam at the end, guys, from the previous video. Do you find you play better together than when or if you have played with other people? Maybe you have some kind of twin musical connection. Cheers, Luke. Well, that's a very good question, but Karen and I don't really jam very often these days because we're very busy doing work and all of that. But I don't know. That's sort of difficult to answer because when we jam, we sort of like say he could start playing something and then I might want to pick up on what he's doing and we might just get something going. But I like the fact how you link it with a twin musical connection. That's a really good way of doing it.
We have a problem of thinking the same thing. We don't like feel each other's pain or anything stupid like that, but we just have an idea of thinking the same thing. So some jams can be really, really productive, and sometimes they can just be utter shit.
Yeah, sometimes they can be really bad.
Okay.
Yeah, but thanks for that, Luke. Great question.
Cheers, Luke. Zeta Nitra. God, what a name.
That name is made for show business.
Yeah, anyway, asks, what is your favourite tune for guitar?
Is that tuning or actual tune?
It's an actual tune.
Actual tune, right.
Tune for guitar. Oh, God.
Whew, that's a difficult question.
A track I really do love to play a lot. One, because it was one of the first songs I ever learned all the way through properly, is Crazy Train. Because it's got all the lead fills, the solos, the wicked rhythm, and it's either that or Flying High Again, full enough, which you just heard. I've got loads of tracks I love to play, but
you like them all for different reasons.
It stands at the top probably with, and they're all Aussie tracks. It's weird. All like the top 5 of my favourite songs to play are all Aussie tracks. Spiders by Ozzy Osbourne's definitely up there. What about you? Because obviously you're a very keen
favourite
bass
tunes
player.
to play on the bass. That's a relatively.
It's Billy Sheehan.
Oh,
I like Billy
really,
Sheehan all the time.
I do like Billy Sheehan. Yeah, that's a given. I do like Billy Sheehan, especially like during the David Lee Roth era, where like playing on stuff on the Skyscraper album, like say Knucklebones or Perfect Timing. I really do love playing those tracks because it's like the bass is such an important component in those tracks, and I really do love playing those. Now, but a favourite tune.
That was hardcore. Anyway,
that's very difficult. That one. If I had to stick to anything, it'd probably be possibly Rock and Roll Rebel. Another Aussie track.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
another Aussie track.
Yeah, but possibly Rock and Roll Rebel actually, because again, it's such a fun one to play because it's all over the place on the neck, and yeah, I can't really think of anything else to say on that one. Thank you very much for your question.
Air Dealer asks, who's the craziest between you brothers? You know who prefers to hang out, drink, you. It's you.
Yeah.
End of question.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, moving over to the realm of Instagram. Shiny Clem asks, what's your opinion on 7-string guitars and 5-string bass? Great question.
That is a fantastic question.
Like, 7-string guitars I absolutely love, but I don't like the way a lot of guitarists use them. A lot of guitarists, especially in the heavy metal and rock genre, tend to use them for the dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig-a-dig, like really fast kind of thrashy, riffs. and to me it's almost like a row. Or it's like it's not easy to listen to. You're there thinking, just relax a bit.
May I
Chill
interrupt you
out.
just for a second? I think when it comes to 7-string, the way I like listening to the 7-string is the way Steve Vai uses the 7-string on the Story of Light for stuff like Weeping China.
Just use it for melodic stuff.
If you use it melodically, you could create something completely new.
Like Korn are really good at that, and
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And I think Korn were the first people to use the 7-string properly, minus Steve Vai.
Yeah.
5-string basses.
5-string basses. I'm not very experienced when it comes to 5-string basses, and I've only played one a few times. But I think when it comes to 5-string bass, I do love the way they can be used for some soundscape sort of music. You know, people like Jesper Kidd and people like that, and certain film music. I think it's really good because it can. I love the overtones it makes with the keyboard and all that sort of stuff.
Sound really mint though for like ambient stuff.
Yeah.
Like especially with the lower string, it just fills up the space.
Yeah,
it's
it
really
does.
good.
Yeah, really good.
And Sam N. Wait, we've already had a Sam N. This is the same person. Do any of you play other instruments apart from guitar or bass? I tried piano for a little bit and I sucked.
Yeah.
So I moved over to guitar.
Yeah, well, I think I had to go at piano for a little bit. Well, because we do actually have a piano, but yeah, I did try one for a little bit.
But anyway, yeah.
Usually it's after I had a little bit too much to drink. Yeah.
Anyway, great set of questions. Excellent stuff. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really appreciate your questions. As I say again, for any of the ones that I haven't managed to get around to in this video, I will type a written response to you, so don't think I've forgotten you or anything. We'll probably be doing another Q&A or something at some point. Like, just give us a name for that Twin Jam series or whatever you want us to call it.
You want. And if you have any more questions after this video, throw them in the comments below. And also check out his Instagram, because as I say, because quite a lot of the questions we get on there are really good questions, and Cameron is on his Instagram literally all the time. So get following him. Get following him, and even follow me as well. Because ask me some questions as well. Because I'll put my Instagram in the description.
Okay. Alrighty-yo. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Have a very happy Easter. We leave you with the rest of this jam for Flying High Again.
See you later, folks.
See ya.
Jamming with you, sir. It certainly has.